This delicious taco salad weighs over 3 pounds with less than 700 calories. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pack as much volume into this meal as possible and keep it under 700 calories. So it's kind of like a volume eating challenge. And the meal that we're gonna be building is a taco salad. So the catch here is that we actually want to make the taco salad taste really amazing. So we don't want to do a volume challenge where it's just like all lettuce and some broccoli and then a little bit of taco seasoning or something. So that's the goal for today. Let's get started. So the taco meat that we're going to be making today is going to be made with TVP, which is textured vegetable protein. It's a soy-based protein and it has a really awesome kind of meaty texture. You can make a ground meat kind of alternative really well with TVP. So that's why we're going to be using it for the taco salad. So the reason why we're going to be using TVP instead of another meat alternative that you can buy at the grocery store is because TVP has a higher percentage of protein per calorie, and that's going to make this meal lower in calories while also adding lots of nutrition. So to make the crumbles, our recipe is going to be really simple. We're using TVP with some vegetable broth and some taco seasoning. And the reason that we're adding vegetable broth is because this is very dehydrated. So the TVP needs to be rehydrated, and we're gonna do that with a little bit more flavor than just water by using the veggie broth. And then we're gonna add the taco seasoning to give it the flavor. So to start, I'm gonna put in the veggie broth. I'm gonna be using 3/4 of a cup of this veggie broth, which is 165 grams. I want to weigh everything in grams just so I make sure that the nutrition is really accurate. You can always use some measuring spoons and measuring cups, but there's a little variance there, so it might not be completely accurate. All right, so next we're gonna be adding the taco seasoning. We're gonna be doing 1 tablespoon or 9 grams of this. So I'm gonna zero out the scale and add 9 grams of my taco seasoning. If you're off by a gram here or there, it's not a big deal. What we care about is being as accurate as possible. All right, and now we are going to add our TVP. We're gonna do 1/2 a cup, which is 50 grams. All right, so now we have our taco meat recipe ready to go. So I'm gonna put that on the stove. So just to clarify, you don't need to pre-soak your TVP. I just have the moisture, which is veggie broth, added to the pan, and we're just going to cook it, and it's going to mix with that veggie broth and become rehydrated. All right, so while our taco meat is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and start building the actual salad. So we're gonna get all the veggies and start chopping and getting that prepared. So here are all of our ingredients. We have romaine lettuce. We also have a spring mix. We have some red cabbage, some black beans, some corn, and then we also have a red bell pepper. So I'm gonna go ahead, chop this all up, and then we're gonna have the foundation for our salad. Now be sure to get all these little bubbles out because that's what causes gas and bloating. That's why I like to always rinse my canned beans well. All right, so we have all of the ingredients for the salad pulled together, and I'm just weighing out the few final ingredients. I prefer my red peppers to be raw. If you like to cook those, you can throw it in with the TVP to add it to the kind of meaty mixture, or you could also saute them in some broth or water or throw them in the air fryer. All right, so we're gonna add 43 grams. And then 41 grams of corn. All right, so we have all of our veggies ready to go and weighed out. And I'm gonna check in on the TVP, which has done cooking. So I've just been letting it sit here a little bit. And this is the end result. So this is a nice meaty taco crumble. All right, so next we're gonna make our taco salad dressing. This is going to be the main base of our dressing. It is coconut milk yogurt. So this is really low in calories. This is unsweetened. And when we add some of the apple cider vinegar in, it's going to become a little bit more of like a sour cream alternative, which is going to be much lower in calories than getting a vegan sour cream. So that's going to be how we save some calories in this recipe. So now we're just going to measure out all of these ingredients, put them in the bowl, and mix it together. So we're gonna add the juice of 2 limes, and I just wanna show a little hack that I use. I think this is pretty common knowledge, but just in case you don't know, you can squeeze out the juice like this, but then I can actually go in with a fork and I can squeeze out even more. So that's an easy way to squeeze out all of your lime or lemon juice. So the last step to preparing our taco salad is to create our tortilla chips. We're not gonna be using actual tortilla chips from a bag because those contain oil. We're gonna be creating our own tortilla chips using these white corn tortillas. So these are gonna be oil-free, but have all of the flavor. So 2 of these tortillas is 100 calories, and we're gonna go ahead and chop it up into little chips and then add some salt and also some lime juice. Just going to arrange them down the cutting board. So we're going to add a little bit of lime juice, and a little bit of sea salt. All right, so we'll go ahead, put these on the air frying sheet. Then we're going to put them into the air fryer at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for a few minutes. All right, so that is the result after 5 minutes. I do not recommend that you do this for 5 minutes. We're using a different air fryer than we have in the past. So definitely just put this in for like 1 to 2 minutes, check on it, and just be sure that you're staying on top of it. So let's redo this. That's what they're supposed to look like. Nice and crispy. So that was about 3 minutes in the air fryer at 400, but again, check these really carefully as you're baking them because they can get burnt really quickly. All right, so our chips are done. All the other ingredients are ready to go. Now we're gonna build our salad. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna put in here is gonna be our romaine lettuce. We might need a bigger bowl, but we don't have one, so we're gonna have to make this work. Then we're going to add the mixed greens with the purple cabbage. Okay, and then we've got the corn, black beans, and the red pepper. So go ahead and add that. There's quite a bit of nutrition in this bowl right now, and we're gonna add some protein, or some more protein, I should say. There is some protein in here. And our dressing has gotten a little thicker. So now we'll add the dressing. So the last thing that I'm gonna do is add some salsa. We've got 62 grams of salsa that we'll add. Okay, so our taco salad is currently over 3 pounds. We've got 3 pounds and 1.6 ounces. That is also 1.4 kilograms of food. And we're going to add the tortilla chips as well to that. So the final weight of our taco salad is 1.44 kilograms. So that's just over 3 pounds at 3 pounds and 3 ounces. So it's quite a sizable portion. And I will put all of the nutrition facts up on the screen for you with the calories and macronutrients. But you don't need to make this much for a taco salad. I just really wanted to prove a point in that while you are focusing on fat loss, you don't need to give up amazing foods like taco salad and chips. You can still eat that stuff and have big portions of it so you feel full and accomplish your fitness goals. So that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Please let us know in the comments what other kinds of meals you would like us to do the same thing with, and we'll see you in the next video.